Come on, man, we've got some videos to react to.
Oh, fuck, really? Again?
But like, I find it fucking hilarious. I embrace negative feedback.
Yeah, that's it. Feedback, no matter what it is, it's you know, it's feedback.
It's funny. It's funny no matter what.
We live for the hate. We want the hate to come in.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't have sat down if I didn't press record.
Just stop checking, jeez. Don't be so fucking mean. Nazi? Okay.
Oh, okay.
His career's ruined.
No, I don't. Assuming I have one. Alright.
Hey guys.
Welcome back.
What are we reacting to
We
today?
are doing the Godzilla vs. Kong Honest trailer.
Cool.
You seen it yet?
I have.
Good.
Have you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Awesome.
saw it like on the second day.
I saw it, I think, the day it came out. No, it couldn't have been. No, it was 2 days after, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing really well. Like 358 million.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, let's check it out.
The following trailer is rated S for spoilers. I mean, you can probably tell from the title that Godzilla fights King Kong, but we tell you who wins, if that sort of thing matters to you.
It didn't matter for me. I just went for the thrill, for the ride, for the fight.
Same.
In a year where everyone realized we're at the mercy of nature, the world will sublimate that anxiety into watching a giant monkey fight a giant lizard in a perfectly timed release before we snap and punch and or kiss the mailman. I'm scared to see this in a theater. Not because of the virus. I just completely forgot how to interact with people. Godzilla vs. Kong. You've been moderately pleased by all the legendary kaiju movies so far. Now, tune in for another bad, sober, good with a buzz installment of the sloppiest franchise running, where character and timeline continuity is more of a suggestion, featuring characters they forgot to mention were related.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
I'm gonna have to talk. Wait, I want to talk about that.
Forgot they discovered the Earth was hollow in the last movie.
The vortex was a tunnel into the hollow earth. Doesn't matter, I knew I was right.
But one thing remains constant. Absolutely no one watching gives a about any of it. Now make with the monkey bites. That's the stuff. Meet the humans of the Monsterverse. Because I had to, so now you do too. They're just here to yell out what's going on, even though there's no way any of them could possibly know that information.
This is why Godzilla attacked the Apex facility. They're trying to replace him.
It's the axe. It's drawing radiation from the core like it's charging.
It could be a psionic interface. It's just a lit up tubes, man. How would you know that? But don't worry, they all have a backstory. Whether it's their dead wife,
She was my rock, my truth.
dead brother,
What really went wrong on your brother's mission?
dead mom, or screw it, dead everyone.
When the storm took over the island, it wiped out the native people.
As they carry on the Monsterverse tradition of hiring great actors, then making them say stuff like this with a straight face.
Right now, Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people, and we don't know why.
Cringe as the overly dramatic dialogue.
I didn't have a problem with that one. All the delivery, I thought it was good.
As you follow along with the most obnoxious fictional character profession, the podcaster.
Something bad is going on here. A vast corporate conspiracy.
Brian Tyree Henry rants and raves his way
He's
through the
definitely the
countless
highlight.
conspiracy theory jokes of 2007.
On the human character side.
Colony for the elite.
Water.
They put fluoride in it.
And Millie Bobby Brown returns as this kaiju anon in training.
Theory is a mixed docile, easy to manipulate.
Plus, this boy is also there.
For some reason.
That could be completely
Completely forgot that he was even there.
You only need one group of humans to follow in these movies, okay? Everyone else is there to either be squished and or cheer when Godzilla destroys their home. With a title like Godzilla vs. Kong, they better deliver on the fights as they pit the titular
And
titans
they
against
did.
each other
So
no less than 3 times. I mean, sure, Godzilla wins 2 out of 3 because, I mean, come on, look at the guy. And yes, Kong spends more time on his back than Riley Reid. But the film friends with children. He loves snacks, and he's got Thor's axe. I mean, come on, the only endearing thing Godzilla does is destroy part of Florida. But no Versus movie would be complete without them joining forces at the end against a surprise third fighter.
What the hell is that? What in God's name is that?
Mecha Godzilla.
That's Mechagodzilla.
A giant Jaeger created to fight Godzilla until he loses human control and
I just got this
fights
like
Godzilla.
Jason Bourne. It's like Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Causing the two beasts to team up
Jesus Christ,
against
it's
this
Mechagodzilla.
atrocity, and all three of them to team up against the city of Hong Kong.
I mean, it was predictable that the Mecha was going to be in it, but the execution was good. Look at that. Fucking hell.
This movie is huge in China.
As soon as it did that, I was just like,
On
Jesus.
the biggest
Yeah.
screen you can, which for most of us right now is our phone, even though it's probably best suited for one of those theme park rides with moving seats. That may not be the most intelligent thing you could be watching, but you know what? Neither are we. And we spoke this movie into existence back in 2014. From the company who has the rights to Godzilla, King Kong, and Pacific Rim. So please, please, please do a crossover where they all fight each other and stuff. You're welcome. Starring, I get knocked down, but I get up again. Reptile wins. Just make out already. You're perfect for each other. On today's show,
That was
we're
such a
gonna
missed
reveal the
opportunity
horrible
with
truth.
Godzilla.
But first,
You know, Iron Reptile, he
about
would roll.
Squarespace. Mecha High, Mecha Heidi Ho, the Chris Hemsworth of the Brothers Skarsgård. Let them fight. Titans, and physics.
Well,
Alike Titans Punch Out. Okay, not trying to king shame, but why are all these monsters always trying to spit in each other's mouths? That's not a thing real animals do. They learn this from watching people. I want to cry so bad, but I don't think I can spare the moisture. I was hiding under your porch because I love you. At least they aren't making a Karen in the Last Manager movie yet. These mother boxes snakes and this mother boxes plane.
Karen the Last Manager.
Bacon, Hollywood, bacon!
I'd pay so much money to watch that.
Karen is the superhero of the movie, obviously. And the villain
Is
is
man.
white male.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
Oh, dude.
anyway, so Godzilla vs. Kong. Let's have a little discussion, eh?
Mhm.
You guys have to stick around for this because we're just going to be dribbling.
Spoilers.
Spoilers as well.
Yep.
Alright, so basically my pros for the movie are the visuals,
Mhm.
fights,
Yep. I agree.
the soundtrack even was great.
Mhm.
However, the cons was the story. It was a little the human characters, for example, Josh, completely forgot he was even in it. Like he was just there. Like,
Yeah. There was really no point of him really existing.
No, that's right. He's just a famous kid and they're just using him to draw the views. Anyway, and what was the other one? Yeah, there's the son of God, mind blank. You know who I'm talking about? The son that was introduced in this movie. Right. He ends up piloting the.
Oh yeah.
Like he doesn't mention his father. There's no backstory as like what was his friggin'
It's like what is he doing there? What's his reason?
what drove him
Yeah.
there? Like why was he there and why was he working with the other fella? None of it was explained.
Yeah, the script was lazy on that part, interconnecting the other movies.
That's it.
So, and another thing too is like, why didn't they bring up also like Aaron Taylor Johnson's character and Elizabeth Olsen's character and all that kind of stuff? They should. They've had plenty of opportunities and stuff like that, especially for like a Godzilla versus King Kong, mashup. You have to bring him, some relation into this movie from the past films. I didn't understand it.
Right. Strange. It's strange. Like it's like there are past characters that I completely forgot about.
It's like it's a standalone in-universe sequel, and that just really doesn't drive in well.
No, it doesn't. And then they only like vaguely just explain like the absence of the people on the island because the storm took over.
Yeah.
When did that storm take over? And when the hell did that build that fucking place?
Yeah.
And how the hell did they manage to keep Kong on the surface of the island while they're building the goddamn thing?
The only character that really makes sense would be the chick looking after King Kong with the daughter, plus Millie Bobby Brown's, from Stranger Things. They're probably only 3 characters there that make the most sense. If you can include Skarsgård, yeah, sure, but everyone else are really forgettable.
Yeah, extremely forgettable. And it's a damn shame that Kyle Chandler's character got fucking sidelined too, in like a few scenes. Like, you serious? Like, there's no mention of Monarch. What the fuck happened to them?
I think the screenwriters got really lazy of researching and just wanted to have like a fight up. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
And really, sometimes you really can't expect. It's either like a win-lose situation. I mean, you get the fight and you don't get the story.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, and the one thing that people complain most about these movies is the physics, or like how is he so big? How are they able to do this? It's like it's a different universe. Different laws of physics apply in that universe.
I have no issues with that kind of thing.
It's a monster movie.
Yeah. The issues really are plot related to especially when you're trying to build a universe like the MCU or something like that. You've got to connect it.
Yeah, there's got to be some connection.
Or there's no point in making a universe.
They did a great job of connecting in King of the Monsters, for crying out loud. All they had to do was reintroduce a couple of characters that were from the past movies, and a teaser of Kong as an Easter egg. That's all they had to do, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Or even just a brief mention or a brief shot of past actors or like plot points. That would be enough. But we didn't see that.
Not really. Not outside of Millie and her father. Other than that, that's it.
But other than that,
Serizawa, that's his name.
Yeah.
Serizawa's son. It's like why is he there? Why is he doing it? None of it was explained. He was just there.
Now the pros though, I agree with the CGI and the cinematography is on point. I remember I was adjusting my seat and the shot, the exact shot was as soon as I got up, the fucking helicopter was going straight to Godzilla's tail, and I felt like I was getting killed by Godzilla. I was just going fucking hell, I legit thought I got squished by his fucking tail, and I was just like, oh shit, I'm not dead.
That first fight on the aircraft carriers, had me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was so intense. Your heart sank for Kong when he was in that water and getting pulled under. It's like, oh shit. Godzilla was gonna drown the dude.
Yeah.
He was gonna drown him.
Fucking pissed. The pros as well is that the storyline with Kong is even the character the development of Kong, I vastly enjoyed.
Yeah.
I felt like he grew as a character as well as Godzilla too. So you found out that why he was pissed for that was very slow progressing, but you can understand why, because they were building Mechagodzilla. He felt like he was being replaced.
He could sense Ghidorah.
Yeah,
that's why he was going on a rampage.
Yeah, so I was very impressed with how they handled that. But every movie has its pros and cons and stuff like that. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Godzilla vs Kong is it a perfect movie? Absolutely not. Not by a long shot. It's gonna have its flaws, like every movie.
Yeah.
But is it the absolute worst thing ever in the history of cinema? Fuck no.
Yeah.
It's a popcorn flick. It's like the Transformers franchise. You're going there for the big visuals. You're not going there for the plot.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with superhero movies and stuff like that. All of these movies are popcorn flicks, and they're really, really good. They're so good that they're not the best movies ever made, but they're so good that they're not the worst films in the universe. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, it's you get what you pay for.
One other thing before I forget, in the movie is that at the beginning of the movie, that shows shots of all the other Titans that say defeated, defeated, defeated. Now, what the hell does that mean? Does that mean Godzilla killed them all, or did he just beat them all up to remind them that he's a king, and they just went back into hibernation?
I think it would be a tease that they'd be deceased, but you know, I don't know. That's just my guess at it.
Defeated doesn't necessarily mean they've been killed.
True.
It just means that they've probably had a fight and they all submitted.
They lost. Yeah, that's also true. I mean, they weren't very specific with that. But, yeah.
They also mentioned that Kong and Godzilla, the last two, active on the surface. Active. That doesn't necessarily mean the others are dead either. It just means they're inactive. So maybe it's either Godzilla did kill them all, or he fought them, defeated them, and they all just went back to hibernation and just like, nah, fuck this, I'm not gonna
That's an idea.
deal with Godzilla anymore. Hell, they could have all gone back to Hollow Earth for all we know. Disappointed that the Skull Crawlers were just a throwaway plot progressive point. Oh, look what Mecha Godzilla can do. Okay. And then we saw the Warbats. Again. Look what Kong can do. No, give me a break.
Yeah.
Other than that, I was fine with it. It was a great movie. Loved the fights. Not surprised that Godzilla won, obviously. All the Kong fans, though, are bashing the shit out of this movie because he lost. It's like, really? Really? You can't just enjoy a movie. You can't enjoy your favourite monster fighting Godzilla. You now got to bash it because he didn't win.
Yeah, everyone's
he was never going to win.
Everyone's going to have like a side. It's the same thing like with, if you look at like Civil War, for example, like with Cap and Iron Man. I was mad that Iron Man lost, but like I kind of knew because it was a Captain America movie.
Yeah, it was his movie. It's his movie, his story.
Yeah.
They're not going to have him lose. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, exactly. So and you know you got to make your peace with this kind of stuff. So just enjoy it for what it is, a good monster movie.
Yeah, that's it. Don't ruin it for everyone else because your favourite didn't win. Just enjoy the goddamn thing. Who cares? This is why I didn't choose a side going into it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I just
went.
Again.
Yeah, I just went because it was just, you know, I wanted to see each other beat themselves up. You know,
that's it. That's
the
all.
only
I
thing,
just wanted a good fight, and I wanted a winner. We got that. Cool. Can't wait to see what they'll do next.
And we'll end it on that.
I think we'll end it on that. Okay, we'll catch
us on the flip side, guys.